Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last coaching of 2023. Um, and we're gonna discuss the OTA because with Christmas around the corner, we couldn't really wait more than just 24 hours. So today we're gonna say a lot of stupid stuff, and hopefully some of it ends up being right in a few days, and we can be like, "Aha, we told you." All right, so this is the basic of what happens when an OTA happens. Nerfs and buffs. Nerfs are going to impact two things, which are lowering the power of the decks with the card nerfed, but that's pretty obvious. But the interesting part of the nerfs is that sometimes it opens decks which were countered by the nerf card to actually find some more momentum. And considering that time, the card which got nerfed is Professor X, there might be a lot of decks that are really happy. And then buffs just entice us to test new things around the new cards. So I didn't note all of them because Black Widow is still a Darkhawk girl. Viper is still not played. It kind of killed the Havok Viper synergy, but that's about it. And apart from this, Punisher, I have yet to see it in a deck. And was there anything else that I'm missing? And Werewolf, for now, hasn't changed. It's just a normal Marvel Snap card, and it's not a, hey, I'm gonna win card anymore. But considering there's less of Prof X, Werewolf was actually like, it got nerfed. I think they nerfed it so they could nerf Prof X. Because if they nerf Prof X and left Werewolf, we would just all be playing Werewolf in every single deck and just have a 20 power 3 cost every single. So, we'll focus on these ones, but if there are things that you want to discuss about the other ones, feel free. So, is there a side that you want to start with?
Um, I guess some of the buffs opening the new synergies to be tested. The Prof X nerf looks pretty straightforward.
Oh. To me, it was the most interesting part because like there's a flurry
Oh,
of deck that came back without Prof X to annoy them.
no, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I understand why they did it. I understand like how it was the card on 4 or 5 you were always playing around. I mean, if you're doing like what decks will show up in that regard, I mean, yeah, we can discuss that. But discussing Prof X itself, I was like, I get that. That makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, not discussing Prof X itself. The interesting part of it is which decks can shine now that you don't have to play around Prof X every single game.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of cards we forget about very quickly, and I'm always excited when you can bring something back in a new way.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what I did today, and that saved my understanding of this OTA. Alright, but let's start with the buffs. So, Ronin. What can we do with Ronin? So, we'll just consider that's the trio of Master Mold Maximus. So, Ronin had a little bit of a problem, which for now isn't solved, and that's called a Loki problem. The problem is, Ronin says, I want you to have cards in hand. Loki says, thank you. And that's about it. That's literally about it. You're literally giving Loki more cards so they can Loki you, and then you're like, oh. So there are things we can do, and we'll try to build a really good Ronin deck tonight and test it. But right now, Ronin has to be built with two possible directions. Direction number one, Loki is gonna cost me a cube pretty much every time I see it, because it's very rare that we want to go to the late game, and it's very rare we want to stay when they snap. Or, and that would be really cool if we could, try to find a Ronin deck, which is actually pretty cool, pretty good into Loki. We'll see about that. Second, there's Maximus, and I separated it from Ronin because a 2/6 is the biggest 2 in the game. So there are things we can do with it. I'll insert my idea because this is what I went with, but we'll we can discuss other ideas. So red are cards that things the card needs to overcome, and green are things the card opens. So Maximus made it into Sarah Miracle because, well, when you have Sarah on the board, you have a 1/6, which is great for points. Like, you can pair it with Hitmonkey, can pair it with Shang-Chi. It's just, hello, I'm here for points. And that killed Havok in the deck. Unfortunately, the card made it for 2 days. Congrats, Havok. That's more than I gave it, honestly. And Mortier, for now, this is the situation with Mortier. That's like, yeah, we're gonna play Mortier in the deck. Okay. But if you play Mortier, you still have the Killmonger problem, which means you have to pair it with armor or ignore Killmonger. But I mean, this weekend we still have to do missions with Sebastian Shaw, which probably means everyone's gonna play Surfer, which probably means a lot of Killmongers are on the way. But yeah, and the thing is, if you're gonna pair it with armor, there are much better 1 costs to have, and if you're not gonna pair it with armor, there's for now nothing has been done with Mortier, which sounds extremely appealing. The problem being that Marvel Snap as a whole isn't really a game where you play 1 cost for their standalone strength, rather for what they bring in a deck. Like, for example, if we look at the most played 1 costs in the game, we'll see that they are all part of a specific synergy. Like, for example, I'll just go through them very quickly and you let me know. Zero, if it wasn't for Shuri, we would never talk about it. Yondu, we never talk about it. Even Destroy doesn't want to play it anymore. X-23 is actually the only 1 cost you want in a kill metagame. Uncle Ben, we're still waiting for it to release. Watu doesn't exist. Titania sometimes exists in Junk, but considering Junk already dies to Killmonger, a lot of people are cutting it. Stones don't count because, well, that's a Thanos deck. The Hood doesn't care about Killmonger, but if Annihilus wasn't a thing, wouldn't discuss it too much. Sunspot only exists in Inchinot. Squirrel Girl doesn't exist. Spider-Ham only exists because there's Bounce. Snowguard only exists because Collector and Loki. Rocket doesn't exist. Quinjet only exists because Collector and Loki. Quicksilver was supposed to be the new Chavez, but I guess people learned how to math. Nova is a Killmonger card. Nightcrawler isn't used, while it's still a really good card, but considering Lockdown just lost Professor X, there's a little bit of rebuilding need done, and Move is in the deck right now. Nico and Nebula are considered the 2 best 1 costs in the deck. Well, in the game. So unless you're beating these 2, you're probably not gonna see play. And, well, Mortier doesn't beat these 2 so far. Misty is just an Inchinot card. Maria Eel is just a Loki card. M'Baku doesn't exist. Korg is just a Darkhawk card. Kitty Pryde hasn't seen a game of play ever since they nerfed Elsa. Iron Fists, I think if I wasn't playing the game, probably wouldn't exist. Iceman barely sees plays outside of Bounce, and even in Bounce, it's like fringe. Human Torch, sometimes in Phoenix. Oward never sees plays. Okai never sees plays. Ghost Spider, sometimes in Phoenix. Really, people need to stop playing Ghost because priority is the best thing about this game. Forge is in Bounce. Elektra is the card that wants to see Killmonger die so she can actually exist in this game. Echo is just played because Miss Marvel was a thing in November and we would just slam it in the middle. Now that Miss Marvel isn't the flavor of the month, almost nobody plays Echo anymore. Ebonimo is just because Shuri Sauron. Deadpool because it actually is fine with Killmonger. Blade and Black Knight have a deck, but that's a deck where you're okay to lose both cards because you're summoning Infinots and stuff like that for cheap. Bast is barely played, Ant-Man doesn't see play, Angel doesn't see play, and Loki card. So there are only 2 1-costs in the game, which are played for their power, and sometimes you're like, oh, I don't have a 1-cost, and it's Nico and Nebula. Every other card in the game is really a card that you're like, you either fit my deck perfectly or you're out. And unfortunately, unless someone wants to make a case Martyr should be in the same conversation as Nico and Nebula, he just doesn't have a deck.
I guess the only, yeah, I guess for Martyr, maybe there's, it's like almost a worse demon, right? Like, I mean, if you could get,
It is a worse
it would
demon.
almost,
Look at the
be, I mean, it
number.
would almost be, you know what I mean? I'm saying it would almost be a demon. It's like, oh, I could hold it for 6 and drop it, but it's just it's a lot of risk, and it's not as good as demon. So,
No. So Martyr doesn't really exist. All right, so the two things.
I did try venomizing it and passing it over to, vipering it and passing it over to the what do you call it, the opponent for a little while, but it never, that plus Ebony Maw, it just never hit enough. So,
oh yeah. Maybe with Venom,
energy.
like it's a good card to Venom. Like if you can transfer her points to something else. But yeah. Otherwise, like I mean, if we want a 1 cost that has a lot of points and we can keep on 6, that's kind of Ebonymo's job in Shurisoran. So she would need to be 1/6 or more for us to like really consider it.
I think Martyr is just a tax on people like me who want to have all the cards.
Me too. And that's the reason I got her as well.
That's kind of what she is now. Just waiting for her to drop to Series 3 to be. All right, so Maximus and Sarah Miracle. I can show the deck if people want. I did it earlier. I don't know if I still have it. I'll just here. It was this one. Nothing incredible. Like literally, I thought about whether we want Maximus or Martyr in this deck because I was like, well, it's a 1/5. That works even when we don't have Sarah. But really, it's just Maximus is the better card for the simple reason, well, sometimes maybe I have to play it before turn 6, and then a 2 cost is so much better. But that would be the use of Maximus outside of the pure Ronan synergy. The card was also played in Thanos Blob. I don't know if it still is. But that could be another use with the card. I don't know if I have a Thanos Blob to quickly, probably in the last tier list.
Was it actually played in Thanos Blob, or was it just held and hoped it stayed in your deck?
So this was before. No, it wasn't this one. Well,
I think it's a good tech card against Blob, like force them to draw their cards.
So there were 2 things. There were one in the mirror match, you could Maximus them, so their Blob should lose to yours.
Maximus, I thought you meant Martyr. Okay, my bad.
And no, Martyr, no. And the second thing is, personally, I think a deck that has that many points often has priority, so it was really easy to play Cosmo in the deck, and it actually gave a different curve where you could Greenstone into Cosmo, into Maximus or Gladiator behind it, and then just curve this way. So that was okay. But yeah, I mean, in the blob decks, it's usually a card that you either have Cosmo or you kind of hope you're not going to draw it, and it's just going to be a 6 to your blob. But this was before the OTA, so I mean, I could show the way I was. Nope. This way. Like something like this for the OTA. You just Greenstone into Cosmo, into drop either of these 2, into Iron Lad, into Profex Elaine, and you would just go from there. But now with the changes, the deck needs to adapt, and we'll discuss it when we get to that point. Okay, so Maximus, we discussed it a little bit. Do we want to build a Ronan deck that can maybe beat Loki, and that will be one of our first tests today?
Sure.
Right. We've done so much with Ronan in the past, But,
We've done so much with Ronan in the past?
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's Ronin plus Master Mold is always what. But
Yeah, it's Master
let's see.
Mold Maximus almost always.
Baron Mordo is often.
Oh, yeah.
We could play Baron Mordo. Even sure about it, but there's still the comparison. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Darkhawk is still stronger than Ronin, because
Yeah.
that would just defeat everything we're trying to do. So
if one of are we building the version that can resist Loki or the one that we surrender to Loki?
we can do both. But the thing is, the one that surrenders to Loki, we can just pick the best performing deck against Loki. That would be this.
Well,
According to stats, this one looks pretty. That would be a lockdown. That doesn't sound so bad. A lot of twos. There's only two. What do we Mystic with on? Like if there's Mystic, it's like you Ronin on 5, then on 6 you Mystic and what? Mystic Maximus? F?
Just why not run a Zabu and try to get some more other stuff? Give yourself some more
That was
flexibility.
kind of my idea. My immediate reaction would move Mystique, remove a 2 cost, and get Zabu and Shang-Chi in it. You Ronin on 5, and then 6 is Doom or it's double 4. Because usually you want to hide Miss Marvel. Like a lot of the time with this deck, the 6 was Jeff Miss Marvel, either on the Storm or the other lane. And even then, like, because I feel like there was an Annihilus list that was also well, and it just takes over Ronin, where you play Hood, Sentry, Annihilus in there, and that's the same thing because you already have the synergy with Storm.
Mm-hmm.
But alright, that would be a Ronin deck. Okay. But let's go from what we need. If we were to build a deck against... We might end up playing a good cards deck, to be honest. There is one card that I really like. If we're gonna go against Loki, we could either play Mobius, but I don't know how many cost reduction are out there. Otherwise, we could also play Sandman. I mean, Sandman works with Ronin. It just says you can only play one card. Like, something I had in mind was kind of a Sandman good cards deck. Something like this. Obviously. Cards. And then for Loki, I feel like we have to play Killmonger. Card is good. Guess that's a fine one cost when Killmonger. What are we missing? Sandman. And we just want a 4? We have a 1. 2 2s that we can just slam. A 3 in case. Could play Cosmo to protect. Could play Mordo. Not play Jeff. I don't know if that's any good. It's a 2-3. We gotta respect it eventually.
If we're trying to hurt Loki, does it make sense to try to throw in a Cosmo if we can snipe their Loki?
I'm kind of wondering
Is
how
that
do
just
we...
too hard to target?
It's not really it's hard to target. It's more that how do you fit that in the curve? Because I think against Loki, the only way you have priority is if you go Zabu into a 4. And if you go Zabu into a 4, do you really want to Cosmo a 1 out of 3 on turn 4? Don't you want to just keep slamming points?
Yeah.
I feel like your snipe of Loki's here.
Yeah.
We could try to double snipe it.
We could maybe combine it with a Storm because all their discounted cards don't help them if they only have a few lanes they can play in. Or a couple, I mean.
Oh, it depends. Well, we have Miss Marvel and Doom.
What about a absorbing man? Does that help? Because you have so much that you can add another master mold. You can add another. Um,
Oh, yeah.
you can hit Maximus again. Especially if you're Zabuing.
So
It
no
doesn't give you a lot of points.
So no disruption.
But, I mean, mold is disruption, I guess, right?
No, I mean no
Sandman
disruption in
is.
the forecast, like no Enchantress, no Shang-Chi, no
Oh, I
Ah,
mean, you could
none
use
of this,
you.
which could be okay. I mean,
yeah. How does this deck do if we don't hit Loki? That's what I'm.
we Sandman.
Oh yeah, fair.
Like the idea is, if they Loki on 4, that's gonna be annoying. But we just hope
Yeah.
that if they Loki on 4, they don't do it on a full hand. And I mean, if they get the nuts, they get the nuts. But if they Loki
Oh.
on 5, which is usually the way it goes, like it's Snowgar Loki or something like that, we send men at the same time. And then it's just
Oh,
about being ahead and being able to slam Doom against theirs or Marvel Jeff.
oh yeah. I meant like the disruption can come in if we're not facing a Loki deck.
Sandman works against a lot of decks. I mean,
That's true.
currently, like, because we discussed about, like, there's also a lot of Ravonna decks. There's Surfer decks are gonna hate Sandman. Sarah Miracle decks hate Sandman. Inchinot hates Sandman. We could try something like this. I don't know about the Absorbing Man, but we can test it. What kind of forecast are in? Because otherwise, we're just gonna end up playing Sentry and Annihilus, and there's Jessica Jones, which is never bad. Then we want Storm even more, but the problem is too many 2 costs. Face. Because like here, the Absorbing Man is good after Master Mold. It's good if Iron Lad hits Doom. That's about it. Second Killmonger.
It can be good against Maximus if they play a lot of cheap cards and they can just keep putting them out.
So you would Ronin and turn 6 go like Maximus Absorbing? I don't hate it. Huh.
Or master mold absorbing, because that gets you also the same effect. That's 4 cards into your.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 4 card load as well.
Yeah, but I was meaning like on turn 6. On turn 6, I'd rather have the points of Maximus.
No, I understand that, but it is. I mean, yeah, it just builds Ronin back up. So
On a 4. Jessica Jones isn't bad. Always Shang.
Stegron is fun against Marvel decks, Miss Marvel decks, but it's probably too niche
same.
case. Yeah.
Good Stegron. I mean, is it fine against Loki? Because if they start stacking a lane, we just try to send something there as well.
Mhm.
You can move their collector, you can move stuff like that.
I mean, if you're going to, I mean, but then are you better if you're going to do that to just run Shang-Chi and try to take out the collector?
Well, then it would be Shadow
You
King.
know, what if we did I don't know, maybe if we did a Wong, we could get double Maximus, double Master Mold that way.
It's
But
super
probably we don't have
specific. So
enough
you go
targets.
Zabu into Wong into Master Mold Maximus?
Well, or we'll have Wong and Doom too.
We need space for that, and that cancels me.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yep. No, that's right.
I kind of like the Stegron idea to mess with their board. I think it's good disruption.
Who would we lose for it?
Absorbing Man. I mean, that's
Yeah.
This is flexible.
right.
Yeah, it's worth trying.
Anyone
What
wants to pilot this one, or should it?
I'm happy to try it.
Okay, I'll let you try it.
I'm rusty. I'm rusty on everything. I haven't played a lot the last few weeks, but that'll be good
Right.
teaching opportunity.
Okay, so I'll come back to it later. So we have the buffs.
It's gonna make 8. It's gonna make 8 cubes every game.
Of course. And now let's talk Professor X. So, which decks were unplayable because of Professor X? So, quickfire answers.
Bounce struggled a bit.
Okay, yes, but let's name a deck that didn't get nerfed 3 times in the last OTA.
Fair.
Although, yes, we could do a Ronin bounce on it. Like, we just take out
move
the
struggles.
move.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's keep it going. There are at least 4. Pretty sure.
Let's see. The Profex hurt. I mean, it's anything that wants a good spread.
On reveal decks are hurt by
Yeah,
Profex,
true.
right?
What do you mean on reveal?
Like anything that used that counted on Wong slash Wong Odin's like the Wong Odin combos with like
Okay.
Tiger.
Okay, let's keep it going.
Galactus.
Yes.
Mm.
Although Galactus was using Profex itself.
Right.
There were a ton, really.
It's almost like lots of things aside from Shuri.
There was Ella Lockjaw, for example.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sarah suffers.
Phoenix Force.
Oh yeah, I always forget that one. I forget that one.
Inchinot. Sarah Miracle. Negative. Nihilus in general. Profex your right lane and you can move.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I ran. I had to run the Goose to prevent against that, and now I don't need the. Now I could as soon as they nerfed Profex, I took Goose out of the deck.
It wasn't super for Loki.
I didn't run into a lot of Loki, but no, I mean Goose was there so I could Goose and then storm the lane, and so Goose prevented the I'd Goose on 2, Storm 3, and then on 4, I didn't have to worry about Profex coming down to block the negative cards when if I not statured but sentryed, so I could actually win the far right lane as well, lane 3. It usually works pretty well. Junk was hurt by. In general, Junk also. I mean, it's an IS deck, but Junk itself was kind of hurt by Profex.
Kinda, yeah, but it's just an Nihilus in general.
Just going through the list now.
Destroy in a way.
What about discard?
No, I think Discord was pretty happy. Because
yeah, if it can sneak a Dracula or Mobius in there.
Oh yeah, they have Dracula. Yeah, that's right.
I think Destroy was kind of annoying.
Because they couldn't Zola into that lane. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Anyway, we can see Profex was annoying to a lot of people. So, Bishop, which one are you willing to explore?
Well, I have my Annihilus deck, so I could go and try and to update that and see if we can make it better. Or can go towards a move deck. I haven't played that in a while. And then the last one would be, yeah, if there's anything new with, I guess Galactus or the other one. So Annihilus, Galactus, or move. I'm fine with that. I guess Phoenix
Galactus,
Force is really good too now, but yeah.
as you wish. If you want, I already have a Phoenix Fort built. We could do move because I feel like move be
Let's
annoying
do
because
move.
like the new lockdown lists aren't necessarily playing Profex. Move as kind of that general disruption, which a lot of people early in patches. What were the other choices?
We said Annihilus, move. Again, I have a pretty decent Annihilus list, I think, right now that's just going to need some updating when I see what the meta shakes out at.
Well, the thing is, honestly, I feel like we're gonna talk about Annihilus a lot next week when it comes out.
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
the dude is gonna have his prime. Like
You can see why they got rid of Venom, why they nerfed Venom. You're like, oh, Viper. You're like, oh, I see why you did that.
I mean, Viper wasn't used in the Annihilus decks anymore. She was gonna get good with Celine, but I think it was more about the Havoc stuff that were annoyed.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Although I saw a lot of people were able to play around the Havoc problem.
I mean, the best way to play around the Havoc problem is let your opponent play Havoc and they have that deck. It was a really good play around. He was okay, but
well, everyone's just running Psylocke, and you just saw someone with Psylocke and Greenstone. You're like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter to most people. So, but yeah, so.
All right, so no Annihilus. So we have move, and what were the other choices?
Move. We talked about move, Phoenix Force, Galactus.
Which one do you fancy?
Move. I mean, right, I enjoy playing that.
Let's go for move. Do you have a shell? Do we already go from one? What was the latest move deck? So it was more of an Elsa deck? That was still good in move.
Yeah, so of course, you got. I guess the question always with the move deck is, do you try? I mean, how traditional move do you go? Do you go for a variation on more of that disruption move deck, or versus the pure stack points move deck?
I remember there was this for sure. There was Alias at some point in the list, but I don't know about now.
Can we get Kingpin in there? Damn, that needs a deck.
Sure, if you want to kill your own card.
I know. I'm kidding. But what's the other one that they really like now? I mean, that was good for move was I mean, also, what's his name? Strange. Is that good still for moving the bigger cards?
Well, for now, your bigger card is Vision, and he can move on his own.
Move on its own. I guess you could Strange out. Is there anything that would end up behind Elsa Bloodstone that we'd want to Strange out of the way? I guess not really, because everything can move on its own pretty much, except for like, say, Morales. What else goes in? So it would maybe benefit. Maybe I'm trying to think from some of the other cards. Maybe either Okoya or Chavez, kind of just boost them.
Oh, I pulled up a few decks on our monitor, or mostly of none of this. Polaris isn't bad against.
Yes, that's a good card. That's a good card. Yeah.
We're playing Bob. Then the last card is Shang-Chi Pyro.
How's Arrow doing now? I mean, does it seem more play now? I imagine.
It's seeing a little bit more. Yeah, it's a 9. I don't know what's better between like Iroh and Magneto. There's Shang-Chi. But then if we play Shang-Chi, what's the rest? Shang-Chi F.
I'm saying she's Silk.
Well, Silk is supposed to be on the board for a while and move off your grid.
Or, I mean, if you can't get it out though.
Personally, with this deck, I
Shang-Chi's
might like armor. Like, I really like armor with blob, so you know you can just blob and you never value it.
Mm.
A lot of people think she's in every deck right now. Juggernaut was included. Legion, fine.
Yeah.
He's got
Quake and Legion.
Stegron before.
Quake and Legion. Just take out one other and just put Quake and Legion in there.
Quake, and
Do you want-
Legion.
So
Quake needs to be in everything.
that's right, and then Legion and Quake work so well together. Storm. Do we want Storm in there since we can move and they can't?
That wouldn't be much. I feel like if we
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, I mean we could just test Stegron, Juggernaut.
Everyone is always nice too.
There's a flurry of cards.
I think it depends kind of also on what we're facing, but
Not sure about block. Is there, like, what's the average points for tree? Well, if we get Iroh or something.
your average then is three.
I mean, we don't have to play
3, 5, and
Elza. Take Elza.
I mean, yeah, if you put Arrow, it's 3, 5, and 9. That would be your average spread for one low level, one medium, and one high. So that's 3, 5, and 9, right? So
That's okay.
14, 15, 17. That's 17 plus the 4, right? So 21 to start. That's not horrible.
Or we could buy your.
You'd probably need Storm though. The Quake goes really well with Storm, but can
Good like this, but then we don't have many points.
yeah, that's where we suffer. So we have 4 2s, which is impossible. Quake and Craven, Storm. Then do we go Arrow for the and then I mean is Arrow work? Well, we got Magneto. Is Arrow better than Blob then for the points across the board? But for the yeah, I guess that's pretty good.
But the problem is
goal
okay, because your idea is to with this deck you're supposed to Craven on 2, and you already have Polaris to clog people. That's the idea is you just clog their early turns. I think if we just add Legion here,
yeah,
fine.
Okay.
Or Iroh. I mean, depends if you want 2 location disruptions or.
I guess it also depends what's out there. Like if with Infinite, I like having. It's nice to have. I mean, if Infinite's super popular, Legion's really great.
All right. Well, let's go with this.
Also,
let's start. We'll adapt on the fly.
Okay.
Can you throw the Ronin list back in?
I was gonna put both. I'm trying to hit both so you can both build it.
Put in the chart.
I can't believe we built 2 decks. One of them is move and Stegron is in the other. That makes no sense.
I think that one's literally my fault.
That's fine. But maybe there's also a thing we could do in this one. We'll keep it in mind, but that's remove Zabu and Stegron and just play like another tree. Something.
This one being the Ronin?
Yes. Like here, we could just play 2 4s.
Do you have a stream open?
I've had the stream open for a while. Oh.
It just closed a minute ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I would say like something like this. So we remove Zabu's Tegron.
Okay.
We get another tree to go with Killmonger because now we don't have Zabu to. So could be Storm, for example. Something like that, which would annoy Loki.
Jeff is back in.
That works pretty well with limiting what the opponent can do. So we limit their space. So they have less space to play cards. So maybe they play less cards. You can say it this way. And then we just need like, I don't know, another 6 or
Let's see.
Onslaught.
Good thing that's
Like,
Onslaught on the Miss Marvel lane.
You stack Miss Marvel and Ronan, and you just Onslaught.
I
don't know. Some people were doing it like weeks ago, like in lockdown. But then maybe instead of Storm, it's Mr. Fantastic. You can stack like 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or Claw.
Problem with Claw is we already have 2 5s.
Oh, Tempo. Yeah.
I mean, if we're playing Storm, we could play Magneto. It's a good 6. Good cards deck. And it's strong with Sandman. Like, Leader isn't bad post Sandman, and it's a fine target with Iron Lad.
Oh, what a crappy store today.
I guess we could try this. We have both versions. We'll see. Test. After an OTA, it's important. So, are we applying the Bishop Silva Mint agreement to determine start, or do we have?
Do we have to go through the dance? Is what he's trying to say, or can we just like do it?
What are we doing?
I say we dance.
Let's dance.
Bishop, why don't you go?
Okay.
Or I can
You're
go.
supposed to say,
You know the
you're supposed to say like I'll go second, and then I go okay, fine, I'll go first. All right, I'm all ready. I think I have the list built out. I mean correctly, so.
Correctly, you mean you have Storm in there, and you have a second Quake for some.
I didn't put Storm. We got it's Nightcrawler, Craven, Jeff, Quake, Silk, Polaris, Spider-Man, Morales, Legion, Vision, Blob, and Magneto.
I wonder if like well, you can just share your screen and we'll. I wonder if in the future, imagine if they unlock a mode where you can play like multiple copies of a card in your deck or stuff like that. Bishop is just gonna play Quake.
Hey, that's it.
And it's gonna be like the game is gonna be a carousel of some sort with location just dancing around.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So the idea is to get them to retreat because they're dizzy.
Exactly. Your opponent gets seasick or like I don't know what you call it, like in the air, and they just leave.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna play on. I was gonna just play on ladder.
I mean, we could play in your garden, but we're not gonna see your. As you wish, honestly.
Somebody's feisty today.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't judge. All right, you guys see my screen, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It has. I don't think it has been that good in a very, very ever. In a very, very ever.
What isn't that good?
Screen. He hasn't been that good in ever. Like, it's so nice.
Oh, very good.
Movieless. Love the name.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. Look, nothing to play on one. Oh, good. Tynax. That's always fun. All right, I'm gonna pass this round. I guess Jeff center.
Would have played it right because. Are you okay to let it in X mention while it reveals?
No.
Oh well, no. You have a reason to move it to the right. Never mind.
Yep. So. Well, we don't. They're probably gonna play into Blackstone, I assume. So maybe Spider-Man Blackstone, and then I'll move Jeff right.
Really like Jeff Wright, and then you go Nightcrawler Silk. You don't have priorities. You're pretty much guaranteed to win Blackstone.
That color. Silk, and then just Jeff right. No.
I would.
Oh, okay. You said yeah. I had it right. Everything into Castle Blackstone. Okay. Simple Nikio.
Okay, so we know what they play.
This is gonna be Surfer.
I would guess. Way plus Nakia is. Oh, that
Forge.
hurts.
Oh, the new Punisher!
Oh my god.
Marvel Snap
Alright.
insists we play with it.
I'm gonna snap here. I say we screw him up. I say we Legion Tarnov. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, you do.
It's not a bad play. It's a fun play like that. Or you could just Quake Tarnov and move it, and then whenever they play into, it's gonna get shoved out.
You Quake, so that means you Quake X mention.
Yeah, you Quake X mention, and then Tarnov moves around, and then whatever they, and you play into Tarnov, right? So
And then you Spider-Man their Nakia?
Yeah, and then take the Blackstone, I guess. So,
you remove points from them.
Yeah, it's not. So, but Blackstone's not going to be there. So if you you could Spider-Man to Tarnov, hoping the Blackstone, and I guess it won't matter.
Go for it. Go for it.
So
go for it. No, left. That was a good idea, but that's okay.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Hey, we buffed Punisher. The stones are tied. Oh no, Silk is gonna go left and we're still gonna win it.
Oh, that's nice. That worked out well. Well, I mean, if they don't play into Tarnov, it's locked. So let's see. No. Oh, let's see. Can we win? We can't win. We can't win mention. We don't have enough points for that yet. So, but vision onto maybe vision onto Blackstone for flexibility.
Move Nightcrawler.
I mean, if we wait, we can. If we consider if we're going to play Blob or Craven, or I guess if we play Craven, Silk might get punched somewhere else.
Yeah, okay.
But then we
Well,
can
I mean,
that
the reason why I would move it is maybe we win it and we still have vision about if we.
Oh, I see. Like that way. I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Chavez. And we clean up
No,
some
the
stuff.
stones.
Okay, but nobody wins it. So.
Okay, how many points would our Blob be?
Well, Legion's out, Magneto's out, and Vision's out, and those are our top cards. So we have. Well, never mind. We have one card in our deck. So Blood will suck.
You don't
So
have priority.
Magneto's really good against Brood, isn't it? And Maximus and Akio.
Not Maximus. It's a 2-cost now.
Oh, Maximus isn't 2-cost, yeah. So do we Magneto left and drag Vision right?
I kind of wanted to move Vision right and Maximus. You help Punisher.
You mean Magneto? Yeah.
Magneto middle, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
What Magneto's gonna? It's a 6-drop that's gonna come back as what though? I mean, 12's pretty powerful.
Shit! It's gonna change. But does he really win left? Like, they already have 8.
So I was thinking this, but
Right, I mean, it's
Silk's
not
gonna move over.
bad, but you need to move. The problem is you need to move 2 cards away from there. Because if you move just one, they're at 15 and you have 14.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, crud. We ran out of time. It's okay.
I don't think there was much.
yeah. Those 2 stacks got high.
So if we had done, thank you.
Hello there.
So if we make, yeah, I guess 12 plus 8 is 20. If we hadn't, with the vision gotten still killed, we could have tied. Yeah, I don't think there was enough points there. Oh well. It's okay. Again.
Let's go again. Yep.
Going. Yes, Dex.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like Stu is Craven. Oh, great. Craven center, I guess. Or do you play Craven into the blind? Maybe we get priority with this in the
Middle is,
center.
yeah, middle is fine. Because if it's a bad location to. Oh, is that a Patriot?
Or um or C2 maybe? I don't know what the popular is. Quick center. Or actually Spider-Man now. Quake Morales next turn.
Spider-Man, they're Nova, yeah.
I've seen Surfer running
Friendly neighborhood
Sinister.
Spider-Man here.
There we go. That's some good synergy. Okay. And now I would like Quake Center. And Morales left. I think that's pretty decent.
Why do we want Morales? Oh, after?
It's going to go after Quake, so it won't die.
We don't want to keep
And
that a surprise for later. Quake, I mean?
for six, you mean, Ken? And just do Quake, I mean, just do Jeff Morales.
Yeah, I think I Jeff Morales.
Well,
Or on 5 or something like that. Because turn 4, I doubt they have a strong card.
yeah.
But if they're like the Iron Patriot deck or something like that, this turn 5 is when they have like Iron Man.
So we can Quake
Or Steel.
here.
Silk to the right, which is where they're most likely to. he has a chance to.
Okay.
Told you turn 5 was good.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
Go snap first. Damn it.
That's okay. That was a nice one.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, well, Nightcrawler onto Onslaught.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter what we play. Just drop crate. Why middle? This is where Nightcrawler is. Left is the most reasonable because that's where you can move Nightcrawler and that's where Silk can move it. If they play Owner. But you could move because you could move Nightcrawler yourself, because if you don't play Miles Morales on turn 4, you already have a turn 5 and a turn. I don't think we need Quake. No location is. Oh, that's really good.
it's wonderful.
Their def will.
Well, so there's a benefit to doing Quake on the last turn if they're going to drop a null.
There is, but the problem is our hand really doesn't.
Yeah, that's right.
So how big is Null right now? We have Magneto, we have Vision, Legion is in the deck, Spider-Man is in the deck.
You mean Blob? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm counting Blob.
Yeah.
Bishop, I don't know if you're talking and we're not.
Yeah, I haven't heard you in a few turns.
I think we have no
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Zola.
Oh.
Opponent snapped.
I don't know what's better if it's this. Yeah, actually this everything. Yeah, that's great.
This is, yeah.
You don't need. I mean, that's the same thing in the end. You move 8 to another 5, but you pull both Venom and Killmonger, so you exact same thing.
This is satisfying. This is great. That was beautiful.
Bishop doesn't need.
Yep. Gorgeous.
You didn't snap back at them?
Victory.
Yeah, they cute. Sure.
Are you there, Bishop? Oh, he's trying to fix it now. Oh. Logged him back in. Hey, Bishop, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah. You played that with a quiet swagger that whole time.
The only thing
Yeah,
was not snapping back at them.
I heard it. I was in the middle of trying to figure out, oh, my sound isn't working. I couldn't tell if you were hearing me because I would say things and you would answer appropriately. I was like, I'm going to put my ear here. And then I'd hear like, oh, yeah.
Right?
So I was like, oh, all right, one more time. Yeah. I think Blob is the weak link so far.
Love has been hardly used.
Yeah. So maybe we don't have enough points in it, or we've been drawing really well, but
Yeah,
You don't
we
want to
need
play
that
Jeff
second
on
Quake.
Asgard? Yeah, so they don't figure out your.
yeah. No, I did. I realized afterwards that wasn't the right move. But yeah, so I think Blob is the weak link. So maybe an Arrow is instead of Blob or something that draws.
I mean, a 5 on 6 is bad because we can set up Morales plus Arrow or something.
Or at least, yeah. I mean, Morales or Nightcrawler, but okay. It's lockdown.
Apparently.
Oh, okay. So Spider-Man into Aunt May's,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, Spider-Man into on. Good. Take
Yeah.
it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Huh. Well, maybe we're not gonna move Asgard. Oh, we're gonna move it.
oh, Spider-Man doesn't grab.
No, they
Not
changed
anymore.
it. Move cards only
Oh,
grab and reveal.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
But
would-
we don't have we lost priority.
I would
so.
Quake Metal, then Morales Nightcrawler to the.
Okay, but we didn't get we lost priority.
Doesn't
It
matter. We still
matter.
move
Right,
Asgard.
Asgard. Asgard. Okay.
Has
And then
nothing
just
to do with
leave.
priority. It's just as with. I
And-
think they're gonna play on the left.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they didn't. They marbled center. But let's
Okay.
see. We'll still win it if it goes right. Yay!
Yes.
Hey. Well, definitely not using Blob this round either.
Ah. What do we have left? 0? Okay. Let's see. So what's our end going to be? Our end going to be is probably Magneto, right? To try and grab the Marvel and the Maximus. So
Now, the
then we
Maximus, it's
should.
still a 2 cost.
Oh, that's a 2. Darn it! I'm gonna have to get used to. Well, we could Polaris that now, but Let's see. We have so Craven right.
Well, where are they going to Profex?
Left or
So Vision.
I really like Polaris, Raven. Considering we're gonna Magneto next turn,
Yeah.
where are you gonna Magneto? That's the question.
Well, I guess we probably want to Magneto right, and then move,
Okay, then Craven right,
and then
Mm-hmm.
Polaris.
middle.
Do we Polaris middle? And grab the
It
Daredevil.
gets pure points.
Yeah, just give them left. We haven't seen their Jeff.
True. Mm.
Because now if they Profex middle, they're at 50.
And we have
And
Jeff.
would rather they Profex, because the thing is they Profex left, it's 3 against 3 because we're gonna Magneto Miss Marvel.
And I forgot it's and Prof is only 1 now. That's right. Jeez, it's gonna get so hard to like
Yeah.
retrain the brain.
Do you want to snap here? Oh, silly.
Now can
And we have priority, so they can
Magneto right.
move Nightcrawler middle.
Snap.
And then do you want to move Jeff right?
No, because you still
Oh.
need to tie left.
Yeah.
Jeff ties left once Miss Marvel has moved.
Which one moves unless they play Jeff into the icebox, but
Yeah, but if they
That's
play
2
Jeff into the
points.
icebox, we
Yeah.
probably win the other 2. Maybe
Yeah.
we're not gonna win middle because Miss Marvel is still gonna work. Aha! Oh,
Hey!
our brain is
Orca
so
doesn't-
you.
Orca didn't trigger. Look at that.
Magneto is a good card.
It's
So who would we?
Magneto.
Let's drop Blob. Who would you
Positive.
put in this? Yeah.
Yeah, Blob
Yeah.
is out. Let's put Arrow.
Yeah.
Blob is out.
Blob out. Like we could put what? Arrow. We discussed Shang-Chi. We could. Iron Lad always works.
Iron Lad is not a bad card in this down.
Mm.
Let's go with Arrow
Arrow.
for now. I mean,
Dang. I want to get him back in the deck at some point. But okay. So are we heavy now? We have 3 good 5s and a 6 and 1 5-1. 5. I guess Spider-Man. I guess Morales and Nightcrawler are 1s, possibly on 6. Okay.
I mean, Magneto is the only 6 we've needed. Like, we didn't remove Blob because we had too many 6s. We removed Blob because we were like, we never want to play him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
So this could be the Stegron moment, like instead of Arrow.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, I'm closer to finding another card to remove, like Polaris, I don't know, and just go Iron Lad, Miss Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I told you
That
we
is
would
the
play 2
best-
Quakes!
This can literally be the most annoying thing that you can do.
Christmas miracle.
Mm. But we don't know. Oh, well. Ruined. Totally
Oh.
ruined.
Alright, just sell
Oh.
them. Yeah, just sell, take prior. Okay, that's great. We can move it.
No.
Guess. We just Craven left.
You know, yeah.
Alright, it's just Craven.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Deadpool deck. Oh, Deadpool. They're probably gonna try to kill that. I guess we just.
Oh yeah. Do we still have Prio? Yeah.
Isn't it better to Polaris
To use
the right
Polaris.
so Silk move?
Yeah. And then we can do something bigger with Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can move it
Ah,
back
yeah,
with
move
Spider-Man.
control.
Nice. Oh, you're Deadpool. Oh, bye bye.
Oh,
it's
that's so satisfying.
it is.
This is a snap, right?
I just snapped. Yeah, we probably should have done it already, but oh, look at that.
Alright, and so
Oh,
now
that's
we
so
can
good.
Spider-Man X-23 and Quake.
Yeah. Or we can arrow the Venom.
That would do.
Mm, Get everything out in the way. Let's see. So Spider-Man,
Quake, right.
so
Just get the +2.
yeah. Okay.
And that sets up
Friendly
Aero
neighborhood
plus
Spider-Man
Morales
here.
next
Oh,
up.
oh, that makes me so
Oh,
happy.
look at that.
I have really missed move. It is such a great
Yeah,
deck.
it is feeling so good. Oh, that was the second Venom from the time theater. Oh,
I
that's
can
funny.
really imagine
All
Venom
systems
going like,
go.
"Where's the X-23? Where is it? Where?"
That's right. That's right. I'm so hungry.
It's like a comic
Okay.
book where Venom is looking for X-23.
Okay, we're on
Right.
6. So now let's see what.
Aero left, and
Yeah, no, I'm
Morales
just.
somewhere. You don't want a
Do we
Morales
try?
middle, so you're ahead. Aww.
I was
Yeah.
going to. I was going to. I was going there.
Victory.
I was like, wait, that'll give us points.
I love this deck.
Oh
I'm
my
actually
God.
gonna make this deck and play it.
I thought I would play it too. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Can you load up the deck list again? I just want to see it real quick.
No, sure.
Yeah.
It's like just type move and then add everything and then add Quake.
Alright, let's have one last match and then we can
Yeah.
move on
Okay.
to the
He wanted to
road.
see the deck. So,
Perfect. Thanks. Yeah, I also want to play this. Okay, good. Done. Thanks.
okay, let's go. Last one. I
Can't
changed my
believe we're gonna go
name.
from this to Ronin.
All right. We got some. Oh, thank you. This is the best. No,
Oh,
he said.
And suddenly
why
it
did you
is
say
the
that?
worst.
Okay, we still got Spider-Man.
Can you play Craven
Okay.
in the middle?
Center. Yeah.
Not playing.
The 12. Okay.
Oh, good call.
Let's see. Mm,
Could just Spider-Man. He's not gonna.
Spider-Man Murder. Oh yeah. Well, if I Quake
Wait, why
into
do you
it,
want
but
to
I was.
destroy Silk?
Yeah, why do you want to kill yourself?
Where'd you say put it? You said to do what?
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Yeah, just play it
Spider-Man
on
Murder
Murder
World?
World so he can't end up there.
Oh, I was thinking that I wanted to play something else next turn and try to get into Murder World next turn.
Next
This
turn, Murder
but-
World is done. It explodes this
I
turn.
meant this turn. Yeah. But I'd be
Friendly
guessing.
neighborhood
So
Spider-Man here.
See? Get +2 on Craven, and that's
Nice.
okay, fun. All right, now we have some room. We're on 4. So it's Silk Jeff or Nightcrawler Jeff or Nightcrawler Silk. So I think
never Silk
Silk.
Jeff. Play Nightcrawler to the left just so you have Prio. Better for Prio.
Okay.
We have to play Polaris next turn we want.
Okay, so we still have priority. Oh, goody.
Big.
That's big.
Oh, you could
Okay.
Aero middle. You get Brood in the middle, and that's a Surfer deck, so the right is very difficult for. If you beat them in the middle, then the right is okay. I think it's fine. You're gonna get +11. They're at 20. They're at 9. They only have 1 3 card.
Don't block us. Ah, okay. All
The
right.
case
So
where
soaking
block could have.
wave.
Oh, never mind.
Never
Oh.
mind. So we Magneto left. Now,
No.
no. Okay.
Magneto Nightcrawler right. Hope you beat
Yep.
Shell.
Yep.
They
Just
can't
for
Surfer
cards.
Day. They can't do much. Your assumption
Oh, and
here
this is,
is. Yeah, it's gonna grow,
oh,
but I mean, Surfer is +4. That's 7. You're at 14. They still need to find 7 points, and they
and they
can't
don't
play
have
Surfer
this,
there,
right?
and they only have one more card.
And they can't.
Even with
And
the
they
Silk
can't.
moving, we're probably. Yeah.
And we're still at 22 in the middle. That's a lot of
No, no, and yeah.
nothing. Surfer, and we're.
Yep.
Magneto is a really good card.
Oh, and Soap
Oh.
decides to help out. It's gonna move again though, but maybe.
Maybe back to the middle. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Either
wait.
way.
Nice.
Okay, it was 14. They didn't count. Didn't count Nightcrawler. All right, we started with a -8, and then we stomped.
Yes.
All right,
And that was
Silverman.
only like running out of time.
No pressure.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're going from that to Ronin?
Yep.
This is a great deck. This is a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's definitely pivot away now. Yeah. Okay, sharing my screen, go live. I think that's how that works.
Where are you?
Good?
Welcome.
Yes, please enjoy the rank of I haven't played much this month. Okay, where are we? We're going over here. Okay.
Let's do this. This could have been an email. That's a really good title.
I love that one. It's a whole mood.
They only need to add one word, which is emote. This emote could have been an email. Could have been even there.
Oh, I love that. Okay. So I feel like the first turn play line is pretty clear.
Yes. It was draw Spider Ham. And we missed it already.
That's right. Come on, give
What's
me
the
that
name of
Master
the deck?
Mold.
Ronin the Lock what?
Ronin the Lockbarian. Like
Instead of the
Conan the
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, like Conan.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's
I don't mind multiple.
yeah.
I mean, we
that's
have
fine.
Killmonger and they're playing Nico, so that tells me we should have something.
Is this a Loki? The only thing we didn't run into is we haven't run into a Loki deck. So when I was playing, so maybe you run into a Loki deck this time.
Honestly,
Loki
the
didn't
biggest
wanna
surprise
face
for
me.
me. Yeah. Okay, what do we have here? So they're gonna double the next card. Okay. So whatever that's gonna be. Let's see. Huh. Okay. So I mean, usually with something like this, I would storm middle and prepare to Miss Marvel, but storming Jotunheim. I mean, if I want to do Miss Marvel, I want the Tarnex gone anyway. So I think this. Yeah.
And Jotunheim's really good for Miss Marvel, right?
Oh, that was destroy deck.
Oh.
Destroy
Oh,
deck.
that's not super.
No.
Oh.
Do you have anything again?
Sandman? Yeah. Yeah. Quitting and going back to Bishop's deck. Okay, just checking. I mean, we have Magneto coming up.
We have Magneto.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're running a Oh, you're an overlay. Oh, that's nice. That's fun.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with a new deck, it just helps remember what I've got. So I think this is the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Dan would say, yes.
Yes.
Points.
Ah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
coined. Oh gosh, I forgot about coining bets. Oh,
Oh yeah. No, give me Magneto. I need Magneto in this one. Let's see. What do they have here? They've got a hand of 7. All right. Well, that's not terrible for me. So if I Sandman here, but then where's the
what about Ireland?
points?
25% chance of getting Magneto.
Yeah, but then do it next. It's better to Sandman and next turn you Iron Lad Jeff if you don't draw.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
So Sandman left, I guess.
Yeah, you can always. It depends. Where are you gonna Magneto?
Probably. Yeah. So I want something here, just so I can get the points of Jotunheim.
You have two Jeffs
from Miss Marvel.
You have two Jeffs. You'll get the point.
Yeah. Okay.
Blade left.
So
Blade left.
Sandman left. Yeah.
Again.
Honestly, the only thing that might help me is the fact that they keep cloning their full hand, but these are some big points.
Yeah, but we don't care if all the points are in the same place.
Well, so they're going to get a death here, and they're going to get a.
You can only play one card.
I'm gonna stop before you finish the sentence where they play two.
Yeah. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Oh, where's my Magneto? Okay, so it's going to be. What are we? It could be Mold or Spider Ham. That's not super.
It's the only thing, or you lose. Like,
No. Wait, hold on. What's their? Their hand is 7, but it's. I don't know. Ronin is too small by itself. They've got another huge Venom coming. I think if I'm in, I have to gamble that this is.
Yep, you gotta get all the
Magneto.
Venoms in the right place. You can still play Jeff.
Yeah. Do I throw him on the right or the middle?
Middle, because the
Doesn't
right,
matter.
the entire point is to lose the right because I roll Magneto and
Yeah.
get all their cards.
Yep.
mhm.
All right. Let's see if it happens. 1 out of 3.
They have
Okay.
to play it there because they're looking for.
Part
They're looking
1 of the
for,
game plan is there. 33%, which is enough to test it.
Yep. Ah. Yep.
Master.
I feel like that gets the confused dog. Okay, good.
But
Yeah.
that's actually a really good assessment of this session. Magneto good, no Magneto bad.
Yes. Exactly. Like, do we need to complicate it, right? Play
So,
Magneto.
to get back to your idea, Dan, if they would allow us to play multiple cards in the same deck, we should just put in like 12 Magnetos.
I'll allow 6 Quakes and. I mean, honestly, if I could make a deck with a lot of the same card, I think I would play a lot of Icemans, and so the opponent doesn't play anything.
Iceman and Baron Mordo.
Okay. I do not mind Limbo if I've got 2 Dooms.
Good point. Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
also have a
I guess-
Storm.
You
That's
also
true.
have a Marvel too, in which 2 Dooms would be bad for your Marvel.
Well, then you
Everyone's
don't-
assuming I will draw things. I think Jeff here, just so I can fan him out to either side, depending.
Yes. And also, if
Yeah.
you want to Storm Limbo.
Exactly.
What is our opponent playing? Forge. Ah,
It's the same deck.
maybe.
Oh no, not Magneto now. Oh, dude. Honestly, this is not bad either way.
Wait,
This
you
is,
have like
this
a
is pure upside.
20% chance of getting something big. Or 40% chance of getting something big. Oh, a giant gladiator.
Oh.
No more Limbo.
That's okay. That's okay. That's good for you.
Not really.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, that's so funny. Bye bye, flooded gladiator.
Oh. Well, that was a whole up and down experience right there. Let's see. What are my lad targets? Nothing. I mean, nothing as good as just playing Marvel, I think.
The problem with Marvel is that the right won't benefit.
True. So should
maybe we Marvel right. Then we can.
Mm-hmm.
You could Marvel right into Ronin right, Doom right, and right in middle.
Okay. Okay, I see it.
Are you gonna try and park the rope?
I
Oh, well.
doubt they're not gonna play any. How many cards do they have in hand?
Only 3.
Is it Iron Lad for a few?
Let's see. I mean, even if we draw Maximus, it doesn't hurt us. So let's see. Iron Lad left. Spider Ham right, maybe.
I keep it.
Yeah, that way we preserve space probably. Yeah.
Oh no, our
Oh,
first
no.
Doom.
The first thing.
Well, this is setting up a fun surprise. No.
That werewolf is quite big, but it's gonna. It's not going anywhere.
Then they said, it's okay, it's nerfed.
Oh,
Wait, why was there a null in their hand?
There.
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. That's fascinating.
Yeah, but that's also a problem. How do you beat just null left? Wait, how many cards do they have in hand?
Null was
They have
14.
2.
Conan is. Because Doom you win middle. That's about.
Well,
now.
are they? Yeah, if they play, then that's not going to move. And
If you. Ronin's not big enough to go over the top of Sakar, so. Yeah.
well, no.
Ronan
This
is never big enough to go over top of the car.
no.
Like, biggest Ronan you can get is 19.
Huh.
Yeah,
So this is a good buy, I think.
This is a yes. Out.
Yeah, I'll retreat now. Why are we pretending?
So interesting. You won the game because of what of the knowledge you learned just from Spider-Ham. That's awesome.
Won the game?
Ronan, you escaped. You escaped.
Honestly, it was
escaped
worth
unharmed.
it. Like that was a
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Was a
that's a good
Spider-Ham.
inclusion right there. All right. Well, like we can't overreact to 2 data points, so
That person was playing a bounce with null in it. Got very, very good outs.
yeah. Okay. Never mind that. Oh, okay. Let's see. So maybe Maximus right, just in case it's unplayable. Yeah.
I mean, you can storm it. The middle, you have Miss Marvel, which.
That's very true.
Yeah. Ronan is huge too.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, interesting.
Storm.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah, I think so. Yep. Goodbye.
you don't want to give them the best card in the game.
Hmm. Wait, Shuri's not running Cosmo, is it? I mean, why would they?
Yeah, because Lizard.
Yeah.
Cards in there?
This should be 7, yeah.
Do we just go Iron Lad left, Ronan left?
Iron Lad left just for the points, you mean?
I mean, if we play Miss Marvel middle, I don't care about the right. I'm pretty sure the right is a win.
Yeah. So Lad now just for points and to conceal our strategy.
Yeah, I don't want to play early. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
just like if we have a plan of going Miss Marvel, we.
Oh yeah. So they're gonna Spectrum maybe in the middle.
Miss Marvel, that's.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just Ronin here.
Check how many cards they have in hand.
6.
Either that or you play now. Next turn, like Magneto. depends which. Ronan
Let's see.
them to have 4 cards bigger than me.
Let's see. And so if we're right, that they're probably going to play Spectrum next turn, so they've got a hand of 6. They would only need to play 3 cards this turn. They're probably going to play a Claw, is something like that, maybe. Oh, I should move. Still Ronin.
Doesn't Spectrum wins right, doesn't it?
Miss Marvel is plus 20.
Oh, that's true. I keep forgetting about
Yeah.
the add-in on that one.
All right, and
You can also drop
And
Master.
Spider-Man left, or Master Mold, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the two of them.
Oh,
Go for it.
so 20. So that's going to be 30 points. They have, let's say, 3 points here, which they're going to go up by 2 4 times. So that's only 8. That's 11, I think. How many points? Spectrum is 8 points now.
Mhm.
6 7. Okay, so we'll tie center, and then we have to win the left.
tie
20.
center.
So 45.
Tie center. There's Claw and Mr. Fantastic buffing.
Oh,
it.
right,
It's
right, right,
8-0
right,
right
right,
now.
right. My bad.
Oh, you just win left and right.
Yeah, I think that's right. I feel pretty good about this. 2 cubes. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, that would be fun.
Maybe you win center then. Oh,
Huh.
mirror match.
Huh. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Depends how big the.
Well, you won right this time. So there you go. Right, left. So it played out exactly like you thought it was going to play out.
Hmm.
Just different cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Ronan won a game. Fine, we can Marvel Snap now.
That's right. Ronan won a game with Miss Marvel adding 40 points to the board. Yep.
Way more than 40. Played like 68 total. She was a 7 and
Oh,
got
right,
top
with
before
herself.
that.
Yes. That's right.
Still, Ronan won against a deck of early 2020.
That's right.
Good job, Ronan.
That's right. We are bad at drawing Spider-Ham. Oh,
Fine, we have
well, that's fun. That's fun. So I think that's pretty clear. Yeah.
we have Miss Marvel and we have Doom. We are okay.
Yep.
It's gonna be really important to have priority.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Dimension is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh well, I don't mind that.
Ah.
Snap. Yep. Do we storm the right?
Oh, we stormed the left. Why do you want their Nova to die?
Ah, true. Yeah. I just think. Yeah. Nope. I made it overcomplicated in my head again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just literally
Alright.
gonna play left. Like we would have gone Storm,
Okay.
Miss Marvel,
That's right.
something,
Yeah.
Doom, no care.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
If they stayed.
All right. Ronan won 2 games. Nearly undefeatable.
Master Mold.
And Magneto
won this one. He was the only card
won
available.
the first game. You just didn't
There
draw
you
it.
go.
And also,
That's right.
Ronan didn't start the session with a -8. Because after
True.
3 games, Move was in negative cubes. Ronan is positive.
That's right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think
Oh.
I think there's some user error there.
Well, I mean, that explains most of my plays. Mindscape, come on. Can I
Oh.
draw a cheap card, please?
Did you put a card there, Superman? Do you remember how this game works?
Oh, okay, fun. So, what do they have? It's too early to tell with Zabu.
I'm gonna go with lockdown. Look at their look at their face.
I mean, touche. So I don't want to storm yet, I think. Well, I mean, I haven't drawn. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
No, I want to storm
All
the
right.
right.
Oh, storm the right.
Yeah, you play Ronin and you give them a big.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh,
Oh, they got the. That's not good.
That's good.
Mr. Negative on the. Okay, so you're gonna get the. Oh, because you get the 6. Yeah.
Like on turn 5, you play Maximus and you get their negative card. So
Yeah.
good.
I mean, the way they're drawing, unless they get a Oh, even if they do get
Doesn't matter. They
oh,
can't.
what's
They
her
don't
name?
have
Jane
time to
Foster,
play
exactly.
them.
Yeah, that's right. So we don't.
It's Marvel Middle.
Yep.
They snap, we'll consider. As long as they haven't snapped. Oh, come on, they're not fun. Well, at least they changed that. They didn't change Mindscape. I thought they were gonna change Mindscape. Now you go Jeff Maximus. Make them draw their deck and take it.
Fair.
Yeah, because
So I
they'll
think
have to
put her there.
Do you mind playing them on the left so there's a slight chance we actually take the energy?
Okay. Fair. Okay. Fair point.
Okay.
the energy they have.
I mean, it was still the right point.
Oof. Everybody's really no.
Old metagame. LOL! Maximus gave us reversed Iron Man and Mystique.
What? Okay, I can't boomer snap here, right?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Is that a term?
All
I've
right.
never heard that term before. Boomer snap?
Wait.
I can't remember where I heard it, but
Okay, wait, yeah, let's do it. So Iron Man left.
yep.
Mystique middle.
Yep, we have priorities, so they can't do that. Okay.
Spider-Ham somewhere, like right.
Spider-Ham, right? Yeah, we're gonna want to move Jeff
Jane
because
Foster
he's the same cost as Maximus. Jane. Oh. Ah.
Sometimes you gotta play it out just so we can get a good YouTube video. You know, they have to
That's right.
understand that.
That's right.
It was a good YouTube video at the time they did in Magic Landscape.
Oh wow. Okay. So Ronin nearly unbeatable as long as we've got Marvel, Maximus, good locations, and
I mean, to be honest, neither of us, except for my flubbing up the play, but maybe I couldn't have won that anyways, right? I think is what we determined. I
Yeah,
mean, we
that was
haven't
the
won.
hard
We
bit.
haven't really lost a game.
No, I lost the first two with this one.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I lost one and then retreated.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Spider-Ham.
Center, right?
I mean,
Playable.
In case it's unplayable. Yeah.
fair.
Snap.
Oh, that's nice.
Snap and wedge
that's
them
a nice
leave.
one. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. Oh,
Good
Oh.
Jeff. Gotta watch out for the Iron Man
yeah,
though, right? here?
Jeff for now is better. We'll master mold
Yeah.
them later.
we want them to draw something. So
No, Jeff
here,
Meadow.
Sinister. 2 Jeffs are better than 1 Jeff.
fair,
I want
fair,
a lot
fair.
of Jeffs.
I like lots of Jeffs.
Take the Jeffs.
Fair enough. Okay, what are they at now? Still 6, so not the right time yet.
This-
Maximus right, maybe? We're not going to need the hand draw if we've got Master Mold in here.
Maximus right,
Yeah.
then we'll.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna
Oh,
give
what are
us
they giving
Electro.
us? Yep. Honestly, I'm fine with that. With Sinister London, it's not so bad.
Give Miss.
Yep.
What is it?
Could it be a Galactus?
Let's go. Miss Marvel into Sandman, and we don't care about Electro.
That's right.
Exactly. What?
I don't have Onslaught.
But they did Iron Man Sinister
Oh.
Lantern?
Why
Didn't they get
why
two?
would you not play that center?
I don't know.
How many cards are in their hand?
6.
Alright, let's go Ronan. Ronan middle. Ronan is gonna do it.
You don't want to Sandman
Oh,
right?
God.
Why would they Sandman
gonna
against a
attack?
deck that's playing one card anyway? Like, we saw Onslaught, Iron Man,
Oh.
and Electro.
I see.
They're just a Ella deck or some shit.
No, then apparently they're Hella, I guess.
Oh no, Magneto!
Okay, we're gonna want to move. Let's see, this Jeff. So that's a 3, 4, 5, 2. That's fine. What do they have? They have 5.
No, it's the other Jeff that you. Oh no, because the other Jeff cancels. We're just gonna give him the right.
Oh right, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we still want to move it just so we can.
Yeah, but you
double
move it
claim,
to the right.
Yeah, we move to the
Oh,
right.
I
I
see.
see. Understand.
I see. So
That makes
canceled
sense.
that way. Gotcha.
And you just pick.
All right,
middle
that's our
and-
12-pointer. Yep.
Ha ha!
Eh,
All right. Well, we won a lot. That was a good
Yeah.
yeah, really good. I feel good too.
one.
Ronan literally unbeatable.
We'll close out
If
with
we-
the deck that us yet.
Sounds good. Stop the stream.
Fill up. Oh, my screen is.
Yeah, it's up. In the meta stream.
Yeah. This is what I've been rocking with.
Oh,
Phoenix Force
okay.
deck.
Oh, okay.
So the
okay,
idea
fine.
is Phoenix Force was gate kept by Professor X. But
Mhm.
I thought really hard because I was like, oh, this is so good. And then I think about what happens every time I freaking tweet this deck. People saying Killmonger. And it was like, well, Alias does annoy me for Arnim Zola and that kind of stuff. Then I was like, wait, what if I just leech on 5? And considering I couldn't play Chavez anymore, basically there are two possibilities. Either I remove Leech, maybe Nico, and I just go for Nimrod package. But then he wouldn't be Nico. Remove Leech B, like Shuri Nimrod, something. Or I was like, let's go in on the Human Torch package, so double, like, get them all back, get them to 0. And so, like, the alternate game plan is do Human Torch stuff, bounce it back on turn 5 lead, turn 6 Human Torch Zolite. They can't do anything about it because.
Can we see a couple hands of this?
I didn't notice that Human Torch looks a lot like a human Cheeto.
Neck on.
That was so unexpected. Actually, if you want to
fantastic
see
fact.
more hands of this, I played it on video today, but
Okay, I do watch your YouTube.
it's today's
occasionally.
video. Tomorrow is gonna be Move or Ronin, to be honest. Finally feels like we found a decent Ronin deck. Oh, hello.
Ooh, and Strange Academy too. How nice.
Strange Academy. Oh yeah, I can Phoenix. Right, give me Carnage so I can snap.
He really does look like a Cheeto.
Oh wait, I can Zolite?
Wow, you can do everything you want right now.
Wait, Zolite?
You could Ghost Spider. Oh no, you can't. You can't do both. Right?
Yeah, then he might do the. Yep.
Yeah, you could go. Yeah, you can Ghost Spider then Zola,
No, because then they're in the same place, and that's a stupid 50-50.
Yeah.
I guess do it the
That's
other
right.
way. Yeah.
I'd rather Ghost Spider my
Do it the other way.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Do it. I love it. What's
Yeah,
the
but-
Nico right now?
Nico is +2.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
if I Zola Human Torch, which is fun, how do I win the second lane? I think I have to pass and just hope I get it. Yeah, I still want Carnage. Ah, a Loki deck, because why not?
Okay.
I don't think I want to destroy my Phoenix. Like a bad. Oh yes. And the really good thing about this deck is when they Loki, they're like, "What the fuck am I supposed to play with this deck? I don't understand the thing." Oh,
Oh. Yep.
Onto yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Because we'll go Spider next turn, and then
what? No, we're gonna leech next turn.
we're gonna leech. Oh, right.
And just move to
Did
Strange
you just
Academy.
not understand everything I explained about this deck?
Yes. I was still looking at the Cheeto.
I can never unsee the Cheeto.
It's so great.
He's a flaming hot. What can you say?
Please, game.
Do you
Please.
guys have those in
Do
France?
not
Do you have?
drop me the card I'm thinking about. I've played Leech on the right. Oh, they stole my Leech.
Oh,
They have one? Coulson?
Oh, Coulson. Random. Total random.
see, that's why I discounted it.
Gonna have the worst luck ever.
Oh, oh, that's good.
No.
Oh, it's Artem died. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, no.
In my deck, Venom, Iron Fist, and Venom, Iron,
Let's see, Beast.
and Beast.
This would be bad.
And enough.
I'm looking at the bright side. You're winning one lane.
Why don't you
Put 2 here.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, Lad there and then Ghost Spider it over to the right.
it's
Because
been
Spider's
leeched.
Yes, fair.
Woohoo!
Like I said, you were winning one lane. They were winning 0. So
We had
you were
bigger
winning.
balls than they did.
That's right. I'm gonna play only 10 points and try to win the game.
Let's go! We beat Loki. I'm very happy. It was everything you need to know with this deck, which is sometimes you beat.
10-1, best deck ever.
We did everything we were supposed to. The only reason they were in this game is because Coulson gave them Leech.
Yeah, random
That's right.
chance.
Alrighto. That was a really fun session. That was perfect to close the year.
Yes, it was very good.
Now I'm gonna go discard cards to get this premium mystery variant. Oh, I need to get on Twitch. I don't remember what's the reward, but I think we get stuff. Ah, we get the other one. Well, YouTube.
Yeah, I have to do trick shots too.
Thanks for being with us. As usual, if you need anything, feel free to join us on the Discord. If you're subscribed to Marvel Snap Premium, you're completely entitled to join us and offer your point of view on the metagame or just come learn with us. And I'll finish on a very crappy joke that we have to do every time it's the end of December. See you all next year. I'm ashamed.